Hey guys, my name is Ryan.
And my name is Miska.
And welcome to Overwatch Central. So the PTR has more changes rolling in. And this time we have a sort of amplified, fixed and just better version of the latest PTR changes. We're going to go through the patch notes and give you the best breakdown as we can to what these changes mean exactly. The reason why I say it like that is because for some weird reason, the changes haven't actually been pushed to the PTR yet. These changes were announced about 6 hours ago from the making of this video, and at this point it's also past midnight in California, so all of the dev team have gone home, but these changes have not gone live. Why exactly this is the case we don't know, but we're just going to have to assume that it's either intentional and this patch will go live later tonight, or there's been some sort of mistake. Anyway, let's look at some of the changes and what they mean.
It is worth noting that the post announcing the changes is not a patch notes format post. It's simply principal designer Jeff Goodman listing what is coming up soon. First, we've got the Hook 2.0 fix. This basically includes three main aspects of the new hook that have been changed and fixed to function a bit smoother than before, and also as intended. First, we've got a more additional line of side checks to the sides of a potential hook target. This will mean that you can actually land hooks on heroes that are sort of sticking out of a doorway or are hiding behind slim objects. A lot of hooks weren't landing at all and some were disconnecting when they probably shouldn't have been, but these changes should address most of those issues. Next, we've got the addition of a heavy slow to Roadhog's hook target if they are caught and stunned by the hook. What this means is that if you land a hook, the target won't keep traveling around a corner due to momentum to the point where your hook disconnects because you've lost line of sight. We did a small comparison video last time of the hooks, and what this change basically means is that you won't see this happening again. Instead, the hook will latch on, slow the target heavily so they are still in LOS, and then Roadhog will reel them in. Lastly, we have fixed to the hook that will prevent Roadhogs from spinning and putting you behind them or just off the side of the map entirely. This is something I'm very happy to see, as people kept doing this on the PTR and it would have been a massive problem to have this on the live version of the game. Here's a clip of me from our stream in which I get hooked and then dumped off the side of the map even though the Roadhog wasn't in position for that technically. Hey, let me just quote the patch notes here real quick after seeing that hook, okay. Overall, this new Hook 2.0 or maybe even Hook 2.5 seems really solid on paper. We'll hopefully throw out a short comparison video tonight if the changes go live at a reasonable time for us, but we do have some additional buffs to tell you about now. In the meantime, make sure to drop a like on this video if you're feeling good about these changes so far.
These remaining changes aren't nearly as difficult to explain as the Roadhog hook ones, but are still very important to know. First up, we have Anna and her biotic grenade. The duration of the grenade's effect has been reduced from 5 seconds to 4 seconds. Another Anna nerf that together with the heal boost nerf should make a big impact on her overall pick rate. We've also got Sombra, who we're happy to see has been buffed again. This time around, Blizzard have reduced her hack cooldown from 12 seconds to 8. This is 33% faster and is definitely a buff that shouldn't be overlooked here. That is all for the changes though, as we didn't see a change to D.Va nor Soldier 76 this time around. Blizzard will most likely keep tweaking and testing though, so make sure that you get on the PTR to help out with the feedback.
As for the impact of these new buffs, it basically amplifies the effect of the last PTR patch for at least Ana and Sombra. The heal grenade nerfs will definitely lower Ana's popularity, which should be seen as a good thing, judging from how much of a core hero she has been for about 2 seasons straight. On top of that, the Sombra buff should really help her be taken a bit more seriously. So hopefully now, after about 2 months, she'll finally be taken into the game properly. But if it is enough of a buff to really bring her into the meta, we're not quite sure. Let us know what you think about that in the comments below actually. We'll be reading through the comments and discussing down there. Anyway, let's go on to the hook and how it affects Roadhog. Basically, he should be in a much better spot now, compared to the earlier PTR version. The initial Hook 2.0 seemed like a nerf to Roadhog overall, but with these fixes and the ability to one-shot a bunch more targets that was introduced with the initial version of Hook 2.0, Roadhog should still be more than viable, to be honest. Especially with Ana nerfed as well, meaning less anti-healing on him, which has definitely been used a lot to counter Roadhogs.
And that's it for this time. Thank you very much for watching. Do subscribe to Overwatch Central for more Overwatch content if you haven't already. I will be keeping you updated on this PTR news throughout the week. We also have a bunch of awesome and different videos planned out as well. That's it for this time. Take care. We'll see you then.